Very good morning, dear children. Today we discuss the topic is meaning of accounting ratios. Okay, so ratios la ulla nama problems paathtoma. So ipo today class theories paathu. Okay, so meanings of accounting ratios. So ratio is the mathematical expression of relationship between two related or intelligent items. Okay, yeah. So meaning and accounting ratios. Meaning of accounting ratio. So ratio is a mathematical expression of relationship between two related or interdependent items. Okay, that's all. So it is the numerical or quantitative relationship between two items. So the ரெண்டு ஐட்டம்ஸ்க்கு என்ன ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருக்குமா? Numerical or quantitative relationship. Okay, so it is calculated by dividing one item by the other related him. That's all. So when ratios are calculated on the basis of accounting information, they are called accounting ratios. So accounting information calculated on the basis of accounting information so it's called the accounting ratios. That's all. Okay, so the accounting ratio can be expressed in the following terms. First one is a pure. So it expressed as a coefficient. Okay, then second one is percentage. It's expressed in percentage. Then times. So it's expressed as certain number of times of a particular figure. Oh, certain number of times of a particular figure. That's all. So pure means நம்மளுக்கு இஸ்ட் சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையாமா. So 4:1 இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லலாம். percentageங்கிறது 5%, 6% இந்த மாதிரி percentageல சொல்றது. Then timeங்கிறது 4 times, 6 times இந்த மாதிரி ஆன்சர்ல டைம்ஸ் ஸ்பெசிஃபை பண்றது. That's all. Okay. So and then meaning and definition of ratio analysis. Meaning and definition of ratio analysis. So ratio analysis is a tool which involves analyzing the financial statement by calculating various ratios. So it involves analyzing the financial statements. Analyze பண்றது தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம், அதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய டூல் தான் நம்மளுக்கு என்னதுமா ரேஷியோ அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். So which involves analyzing the financial statements by calculating various ratios. Okay, that's all. It is a tool of financial statement analysis. So in which inferences are done based on the consumption analysis and the different ratios. That's all. So according to Myers ratio, Myers sir வந்து என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்க நமக்கு ரேஷியோக்கு ஒரு ஃபார்ம் டெஃபினிஷன்ஸ் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So according to Myers, ratio analysis is a study of relationship among various financial factors in a business. Okay, ma? So ratio analysis is a study of relationship among various financial factors in a business. That's all. So இதுதான் நம்மளுக்கு என்னதுமா ரேஷியோக்குள்ள definition. That's all. The next one, objectives of ratio analysis. So what are the objectives? Objectives of ratio analysis. So first objective is to simplify accounting figures. Okay, Amma? First one is to simplify accounting figures. That's all. Then second one is to facilitate analysis of financial statements. Okay. Then third one, to analyze the operational efficiency. Operational efficiency of a business. Then fourth one, to help in budgeting and forecasting. Then fifth one, to facilitate intra-firm and inter-firm comparison of performance. That's all. There are 5 objectives of ratio analysis. First one is to simplify accounting figures. Then second one, to facilitate analysis of financial statement analyze பண்றது. Then to analyze the operational efficiency of a business. Then to help in budgeting and forecasting. Then fifth one, intra-firm and inter-firm comparison of performance. That's all. Then next one is a classification of ratios. What are the classifications? How many classifications are there? There are 2 classifications. So first classification is, there are 2 classifications, classifications of ratios. So first one is traditional classification. Traditional classification. Then second one is functional classification. That's all. So but traditional classification, so traditional classification of ratio is done on the basis of financial statement from which all the ratios are calculated. So எப்படி ratios calculate பண்றது அப்படிங்கறது அதுல இருந்து எடுக்கிறது. Okay. So Traditional classification means traditional classification means the financial statement from which the ratios are calculated, which the ratios are calculated. Okay, Amma. So under the traditional classification, the ratios are classified as, first one is balance sheet. Okay. So first one is balance sheet. Then second one is balance sheet ratios. Okay, ratios. Then second one is income statement ratios. Then third one is interstatement ratios. Income statement ratio, அடுத்தது என்னதுமா? Interstatement ratios. That's all. Okay. So there are three classifications. So first one balance sheet ratios. Second one is income statement ratios. Third one interstatement ratios. So அப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு first balance sheet ratio na என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். Okay. Balance sheet ratio. So balance sheet ratio means if both items or the ratio are from balance sheet. Balance sheet ல இருந்து எடுக்கிறதா இருக்கும். ஓகேங்கம்மா. So இதை தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? Balance sheet ratio அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். So both items in the ratio, item in the ratio are from balance sheet. That's all. Then second one என்ன சொல்லிருந்தோம்? Income statement ratio. So income statement ratio means if the two items on the ratio are from the income statement. Two items இருக்கிறது. So two item in the ratio are from income statement. It is classified as income statement ratio. That's all. Next one, interstatement. Interstatement ratio. So interstatement ratio is computed with one item from income statement and another item from balance sheet. ஒரு item income statement ல இருந்து இன்னொரு item எதுல இருந்து எடுப்பாங்கமா balance sheet ல இருந்து எடுப்பாங்க. So இதுதான் interstatement relationship அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். Okay. So one item from income statement. Another item from balance sheet. So இது ரெண்டும் சேர்ந்தது தான் நமக்கு interstatement ratio. Okay. The next one is a functional classifications. So functional classifications ratio is based on the purpose of which ratios are computed and it is most commonly used classification. Okay, Amma? So next one is financial functional classification. So functional classifications, the first one, liquidity ratio. Second one, long-term solvency ratio. Then third one, turnover ratio. Fourth one, profitability ratio. Okay. So the computation of ratios, the first one வந்து என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, liquidity ratios. So இது எல்லாமே நம்ம already பார்த்துட்டோம். சரிங்களா, computations of ratios, liquidity ratio, then long term solvency ratios, then turnover ratio, profitability ratio. So இதெல்லாம் என்ன அப்படிங்கறத brief with some ஓட, that means with problem ஓட நம்ம பார்த்திருக்கோம். ஓகேமா? So next advantages of ratio analysis. Advantages of ratio analysis. So என்னென்ன advantages இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்ப்போம். ஓகேங்களா? First advantages is measuring operation efficiency. Operational efficiency. Then second one is measuring financial solvency. Then third one, facilitating investment decisions. Investment decisions. Then fourth one, analyzing the profitability. Then fifth one, intra-firm comparison. Then sixth one, inter-firm comparison. Okay, there are 6 advantages. First one, measuring operational efficiency. Second one, measuring financial solvency. Third one, facilitating investment decisions. Fourth one, analyzing the profitability. Then fifth one, intra-firm comparison. Then sixth one, inter-firm comparison. Okay, so இப்போ நம்ம brief-ஆ அதோட benefits brief-ஆ பார்க்கலாம். Advantages. First one, measuring operational efficiency. Measuring operational efficiency. அப்படின்னா என்ன அப்படின்னா, the ratio analysis helps to know operational efficiency, isn't it ma? So by the business finding the relationship between operating cost and the revenues, and also by comparison of present ratios with those of the past ratios. Okay, so the relationship between operating cost and revenues, and also by comparison of present ratios with those of the past ratios. Okay, that's all. Then second one is measuring financial solvency. So measuring financial solvency. So ratio analysis helps to ascertain the liquidity of short-term solvency and long-term solvency of the business concern. So, liquidity or short-term solvency and long-term solvency. Okay, Amma. Then third one, facilitating investment decisions. So facilitating investment decisions, the ratio analysis helps the management in making effective decisions. So அதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து என்னது ஃபினான்ஷியல்னா நம்மளுக்கு லாங் டேர்ம் ஷார்ட் டேர்ம் இதெல்லாம் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதே மாதிரி இங்க வந்து இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் டிசிஷன்ஸ்ங்கும் போது நம்மளுக்கு இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் ஓரியன்டா இருக்கும். ஸோ எஃபெக்டிவ் டிசிஷன்ஸ் இருக்கணும். அது இல்லாம ரிகார்டிங் ப்ராஃபிட்டபிள் அவென்யூஸ் ஆஃப் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்டா இருக்கும். ஓகேமா? ஸோ எஃபெக்டிவ் டிசிஷன்ஸ் regarding profitable avenues of investment. That's all. Then fourth one is analyzing the profitability. Analyzing the profitability. So the ratio analysis helps to analyze the profitability of the business in terms of sales and investment. So terms of sales and investment. Then fifth one, intra-firm comparison. So comparison of efficiency of different divisions of an organization. So is possible by comparing the relevant ratios. Okay, Amma? Efficiency of different divisions of an organization. Okay, that's all. Then next one is inter-firm comparison. Inter-firm comparison ratio analysis helps the firm to compare the performance with the other performance. So performance with other firms. That's all. Okay. So this is our advantages. Next, disadvantages. That means limitations of ratio analysis. So advantages and the disadvantages. So first one, ratios are only means. First limitation, ratios are only means. Then second one is accuracy of financial information. Third one, consistency in preparation of financial statements. Then fourth one, non-availability of standard or norms. Then fifth one, change in price level. Okay, that's all. So first one, the ratios are only means. Ratios are only means. So அதுக்கு என்ன வரும் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்ப்போம். So ratios are only means ratios are not end in themselves, but they are only means to achieve a particular purpose. So only achieve என்னதுமா particular purpose. Only achieve particular purpose. Okay, so the analysis of related item must be done by the management or experts. So done by the management or experts with the help of ratios. That's all. Then second one. So second one is accuracy of financial information. Financial information. So accuracy of financial information அப்படின்னா நம்மளுக்கு என்ன வரும்? The accuracy of ratio depends on accuracy of information taken from the financial statement. So accuracy information. Accuracy information taken from financial statements. Okay, that's all. So if the statements, the inaccurate ratios computed based on they will also be inaccurate. So the statements வந்து எப்படி இருக்கும்? Inaccurate ஆகும் வரதுக்கு chances இருக்குமா? Statements are inaccurate. Then third one, consistency in preparation of financial statements. Consistency in preparation of financial statement. So அப்படின்னா என்ன அப்படின்னா it also helps the comparison. Okay, amma? So the ratio analysis will the meaningful only in the form follow uniform accounting procedures consistency. Okay, it's a uniform accounting procedures consistency. That's all. Then fourth one is non-availability of standards or norms. Okay, so அப்ப நம்மளுக்கு என்ன வரும் அப்படின்னா ratios will be meaningful only if there are compared with accepted standard of norms. So accepted standard or norms are இருக்கணும். So only few financial ratios have universally recognized standards. Recognized standards. For other ratios, comparison with standard is not possible. So other ratios என்ன இருக்கும் நம்மளுக்கு comparison with standards is not possible. That's all. Then fifth one is change in price level. Change in price level. So the ratio analysis may not reflect the price level changes and current values as they are calculated based on the historical data. Okay, Amma. So the current values as they are calculated based on historical data. So given in the financial statements. That's all. Okay, Amma. So இதுதான் நம்மளுக்கு limitations. So next இந்த ratios குள்ள lessons வந்து finished ஆயிடுமா. Next see the next chapter. Okay. Thank you students. Thank you so much.